All right, hi and welcome everyone back to the Sugar Free League. We've got another match for you guys tonight. It's Imperial Black Knights versus Lane Zero Riptide, a new team in the league, although there are some familiar faces on it. We've already sort of gone through that pro draft because I was late getting all the all the icons and stuff set up here. But we do have a very special guest joining us tonight. We've got someone who is very gracious to come and cast with me. It's Celestial. He's going to be joining us, and I really appreciate it. So why don't you say hello to the people?
Hello, everyone. I'm Celestial, a former sub support for Akuma Blades, and it's great to be here, Chaos. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, so like I said, they already went through the pro draft, so we don't get to talk about the draft too much here. But any initial thoughts after seeing everything going through here about any of the champions that have been picked up so far?
Yeah, I'm really big fan of Orn and scaling champions because in amateur league, if you have the chance to scale, you have a chance to win the game. So hopefully, if AKB doesn't fall behind too much. I like their team comp, so my job is on them.
All right, awesome. So I agree. Orn's been very good recently. I've seen him be very effective in amateur leagues, especially. The playmaking potential is good. He's got a good laning phase. Just seems like a good overall champion here. And so they'll be going through the picks now in the client. We'll hopefully get through that pretty quick. But I feel like this should be quite an interesting match because we do have a semi-new team. We've got, like I said, some familiar faces here. Revnon's back. Some of these guys we know, but a lot of new faces as well for Lane Zero. And obviously they're coming in, taking on a bit of a rough record, but I'm excited to see how good they are. Like I said, putting together a team can be tough in those early stages. But what's one of the key things, being on an amateur team coming together? Like, what's one of the best things you can have? When you're just starting out, when you're getting used to new people, like what's a good quality to have in a teammate, and what's something good to do yourself to like help them, help everyone else get organized and make sure you're always on the same page.
I mean, you're a new team, right? So, you don't have ego with each other compared to before, where there's a lot of resentment when you're playing a lot with before and you lose some tournaments. So, with a new team, you can get to know each other, you can to re-strategize each other, and you basically have to work together as a cohesive unit. So you need that sweet victory just to have your ego boost. So that's the one of the good things having a good teams, a new good teams.
Yeah, so we talked about the Orn, we talked a little bit about a top laner here, but what about this Senna going to be in the bot lane? How do you feel about that pick? Obviously seems pretty strong for the most part, but I believe it's going to be played in the AD carry position here, unless I'm mistaken. What do you feel? What do you feel about that? Do you think it's good as an AD carry or only as a supporter? What are your takes on her? Because she's still a little new, so people are still kind of feeling her out.
The thing about Senna is her attack speed is so slow. So if you're not putting as much as attack speed and damage to the enemy team, it's kind of useless. I like Senna more as a support. And for those who are watching, I played a lot of Senna, ADC or support, and she is way more in the support line. I think next patch they're toning a bit down on the AD ratio because she's meant to be played as a support. So stay as a support.
Yeah, well, that's one of the issues, right? Pike. I remember there was a time when people were playing Pike 80 carry in the bot lane with other supports. There was some pretty nutty stuff. Pike's always been a problem champion. We're going to see him on the other side. Another champion that was designed to be a support, but is sort of, breaking those rules, building those AD items on a supporter. I don't know. Someone who goes to the bot lane and supports there to carry. So it's kind of funny that those two champions that are building the AD are the ones that are kind of breaking the mold and breaking the game a little bit here. So they're in constant need of changes. But yeah, should be an exciting one here. A lot of new champions we don't get to see too often. In the mid lane, we got a Ziggs and a Nivea. And so, like you talked about, some of that consistent damage isn't available from the center because they were low attack speed, but maybe a Nivea can fill that role for lane zero. They've also got a Mordekaiser who can put down some consistent DPS, especially when he builds, Conqueror and Leandries and gets that AoE sort of damage around him. So hopefully the mages can make up for that a little bit here. But what do you know about the Ziggs and Nivea matchup in the mid lane, or just have you played those champions too much? I know some people play around with the Nivea support every once in a while, especially with the the Vayne combo. So you get a little cheese there.
Ziggs Anivia, I think it's even. Um, Basically, wave management is important for these both teams because both these mid laners because um, they're prone to ganks. There's no 1v1 output potential here. So lane management should be considered in the mid lane. However, on the team fight, you have this poke versus DPS burst from Anivia, and Ziggs is from poke. So it's really, really interesting how these two teams will battle it out each other.
Yeah, it's a lot of wave clear there for sure. Going to create some interesting scenarios if if there is a Baron take, like maybe both teams can defend it a little bit better with that wave clear here. But both junglers can definitely gank, so we'll keep our eyes on that and see if they can get anything done there. But obviously, I mean, my eyes initially are drawn to that bottom lane. A lot of kill pressure there with some hook champions, a lot of hard CC as well to follow up. So that should be a pretty explosive lane there. I mean, in the Nautilus Pike matchup, obviously Nautilus is a little bit tankier, but do you feel that there's any big advantage there between one or the other, and obviously adding in the Zion Senate? Do you think that one lane is more favored, or is it pretty even and just whoever hits their skill shots or dodges the enemy?
I believe Senna Nautilus is more favored on the trade matchup based on if Senna doesn't caught. What I mean by that is if two supports engage on each other, Senna can just cue the Nautilus with the enemy team and Nautilus gets healed back up. So it's more of a focus on the AD carry. Imagine this, you have two big frontline supports, Pike versus Nautilus. And if Pike gets CC'd and Senna casts the key immediately, Nautilus gets healed. So a win trade will be from Senna and Nautilus. That's how I see the matchup. And meanwhile, for Saya and Pike, if they focus Senna first and burst him down, and Nautilus is just a big, ginormous ward support, then Senna, no, not Senna, Saya Pike wins the trade.
Yeah, so we'll keep our eyes on that. Definitely a complex lane to play. A lot of stuff you got to play around, and obviously a chance for either side to kill if either of these bot lanes mess up here. So we'll keep our eyes on that. But we'll go to a quick break as we're loading in. Hopefully, get everything synced up. No technical issues here. Hopefully, so we'll be back in just a couple minutes and get ready for game number 1 of Imperial Black Knights versus Lane Zero Riptide. All right, welcome back, everyone. We're in game now, ready to go. We've got Imperial Black Knights on the blue side, and of course, Lane Zero Riptide, our semi-new team, on that red side, on the right side of your screen to start things off. And it looks like a 5-point stance from both sides. No crazy shenanigans, level 1 here. So should be, well, a little bit of poke maybe going to be exchanged, but nothing crazy started off here. So, being either side of these teams, what do you expect the junglers will be doing early on here? Obviously, with the new jungle XP, you can get level 3 off of either side of the map. Any 3 camps, you can get level 3 basically now. So what would your priority be, being the Rek'Sai or the Zac here?
Um, I have no idea how the jungle works. Actually, I haven't played much. I really haven't played much jungle this season. But apparently, Grump gives you more XP now.
Yeah,
And
Gromp gives more XP, so you can get level 3 off of either side. So any 3 camps, including a buff, you'll get level 3 now. So it adds a lot more flexibility between, for the junglers to play either side. You used to have to just go top side if you want to get level 3 off 3 camps, or red side, the red buff side. I'm saying top
correct.
side because I'm thinking I'm on the red side, but yeah.
I believe Rek'Sai can go blue, Gromp, gank mid lane, and then red, and then you can clear your top quadrant jungle.
So you're saying blue Gromp and then gank mid lane, and then that would that's a level 2 gank. So you think he's gonna gank level 2?
That's a possibility. Every time you play Rek'Sai, he goes for those cheesy plays, just to force flash
Force a flash, yeah. Because getting a flash early definitely puts a lot of pressure onto the Ziggs or a Nitty. Either one of those guys looking at flash, but the Ziggs in this case, like we're talking about the Rek'Sai, because you have a little bit of mobility, but not very much really with that bomb. So, and it puts a lot of pressure on you in the lane. But it looks like Rek'Sai gonna head top side after taking all of his bot side camps, and Zach gonna take all of his bot side camps and probably head top side. So both junglers kind of mirroring each other on the map. The Zach a little bit slower because he took the Krugs, which takes such a long time, but should both end up top side relatively the same time, although Rek'Sai might get there a little bit faster here, so keep an eye on that. But right now, like you said, the Nautilus Senna bot lane getting a little bit of a push early on, a bit of CS lead right now, so that lane definitely proving to be tough to deal with, like you said. And now it looks like the Rex are going to take red buff. We'll see where he goes from here. He's got options, but level 3 with double buffs, maybe going to make a trip top side before Skella spawns.
You can see on the bot side, Senna has a very annoying range. It's like a Caitlyn, when she uses.
Yeah, a lot of damage being put down. Ignite, flash away, and heal will save the AD carry there for Imperial. Blackness flash in. The auto attack needs a little bit more damage. A second one will get it first blood, but trading out kills there. And now on the top side, we have a 2v2. And the Rek'Sai going back in, already very low. Flashes out. And that'll be Malstixie surviving that one, but now sans flash. And the Zac and the Nivea also spot each other in the river, alive. And Masashi said hello, but they're both going to say goodbye. And Zac will be taking that topside Scuttlecrab.
What a crazy early game here. That's the SFL special.
Yeah, just tons of aggression, it looks like, everywhere. All in bot side results in a trade of kills, and then top side, no kills, but a lot of flashes and a blown there. A lot of people, well, at least dealing damage to each other.
All right, that's really awesome. So, still even game. No major advantages yet. I do believe the next dragon is Ocean, so extra region is very good for Senna and
yeah,
Nivea.
Hook in the bot lane now and fails. The Ignite on him. The auto's gonna come through. Navarilla gonna grab that one thanks to his support, I believe. Got that hook in there, that pike. Nice job by him. And that will get a kill. Now an advantage in the bot lane slightly here as Revnon and Talon are trading. Masashi coming in with the gank. Elastic Slingshot. Flash away from Revnon. Stretching Strike will pull him back. He's healing with that Conqueror. And Masashi won't grab the kill. Very close, though. Masashi still has that passive available. And TP available on Talon if they want to make a crazy dive play and try and, change the aggro of the turret and, survive with that TP. But not going to go for it here, so a dodge gank from Revnon, but again, he is down flash here.
Oof. Two kills from IKB. Really nice job there. And we'll see what's the next play for the Ocean Drag, because I feel like the Ocean Drag is really important for both teams.
Yeah, Ocean Dragon much better than it was previously. Overall, it's not as good early in my opinion. You don't want to rush it as soon necessarily, but it's still very good throughout the entire game. It's more consistent, I would say personally here. But a lot of wards have been set up and the Scuttlecrab taken there. You can see a lot of red vision being put down on the bot side. That's lane zero's vision. You get a gank in the mid lane. Oh, a great bomb away there from Barbacoa. That was really nice, dodging that gank from the Rek'Sai. Perfectly timed.
Yeah, that's really good dodge from the gank from the Rek'Sai there. And we'll see. I think they have both flashes up, so yeah, it's gonna be hard to gank two mid lane champs.
Yeah, both those guys are starting to get to their stronger points, getting that first item, and then their wave play really comes online. Alive, looking for that level 6, of course, to get, you know, that storm, that glacier storm up. But now the Rek'Sai gonna back. No start on the Ocean Dragon. Now some wards gonna be cleared out here by Masashi and Barbacoa, trying to make sure that they have an ability to at least contest that Ocean if it does get started. So good job by both teams trying to secure some vision. As Rev9 clears that ward on the top side. And the bot lane dead even in CS. But, you know, of course, that 1 kill advantage right now for that Xayah and Pyke lane. Now the Anivia TP's back with Tier and Ultimate. We'll be able to wave clear for pretty much ever. It'll be interesting to see if Malstixie does hand that blue off to Alive. Doesn't necessarily need it if he's just clearing the waves, basically. Like, he doesn't need the blue buff. But if he is fighting a lot, trading a lot of spells constantly, then he does need that blue buff to stay in lane consistently. But right now, we've got a gank coming in the bot side. Flash away from Crippled Wrist, which is a very smart move because the Zac was coming in there.
A really nice move by Crippled Wrist. I think they're posturing for a drag. They're trying to push this bot lane. But I don't think they're gonna fight it off. They continue to lane faces here.
Both sides milling around, but neither gonna commit to start the dragon there. Malstixie did hand off the blue buff to Alive. He's still level 5, but the Anivia now level 7. So the jungle XP, you're still way down in levels sometimes.
Bot side, bot lane.
Yeah, bot lane, we got a fight coming in, a 2v2 this time around. A double stun there from the Pyke. And now gonna try and dunk, but fails, but doesn't get the kill. And now the AD carries trade themselves out. Crippled Wrist and Dinosaur Chainsaw left alive. The hook from the Pyke gonna land here. Crippled Wrist slowing him up, roots him, and should be able to walk away. So neither sport can really kill each other, especially without their ultimates now. So, or at least Dinosaur Chainsaw without his ultimate. Crippled Wrist just got his back off cooldown.
ADC for ADC. Spicy.
Yeah, a little trade there, a 1-for-1. As you see, the jungler's going at it in the jungle. Here comes a bomb from the Ziggs. Now Stixie getting low. He's level 6, does have the ultimate. Flashing away, uses the blast cone, but here comes... Oh no. Navarilla coming in. Barbacoa here as well. Barbacoa gonna grab the kill. The Ziggs picking that one up. It was like they were hurting him into that Ziggs. Attempted a magical escape, but not able to quite get out there. Malstixie goes down. I had to use the flash as well, but just the 1 kill going to be given over. Here's Dinosaur Chainsaw coming in, trying to find the hook on it. Fails. The flash will get him out. Good job there. Fails will survive. Barbacoa now flashing out to dodge that hook from Crippled Wrist, but here he's going to get knocked up by the ultimate regardless, and Alive will grab the kill. A good flash dodge the hook, but hey, point and click ability is pretty good too. Crippled Wrist doesn't need to hit skill shots. He just presses R.
Yeah, really, really spicy games right here. Death from mid lane and death from a jungle. Everywhere there's kills. This is the SFL, baby!
7 kills so far, 9.5 minutes in. Masashi trying to go in on Alive now. They both have passives that revive them, and both are low, but neither are going to go down. I wonder what happened if Zac blobs and Anivia are just sitting there against each other. Just nothing happens. Is Alive getting very low? May go into the egg form. He will indeed. Barbacoa gonna knock out that passive from Alive.
I mean, they should just start Dragon, I believe. Yeah, they're gonna start Dragon. They saw Rek'Sai.
Yeah, they're gonna see Rek'Sai on the top side. They're going for Rift Herald. So right now it's a Rift Herald for Ocean Dragon trade. So Imperial Black Knights will get the Ocean Dragon, and Lane 0 Riptide will get the Rift Herald. Now this is before plating. We still have 2 minutes left before platings fall. So we're at 10:20 right now, so there's plenty of time to get that plating gold here. Alive does not have TP, but looks like he wants to get a back in. As the Ziggs will interrupt that.
You can see Ziggs doesn't have flash. Anivia has flash, and Anivia is pretty safe right here. My only concern is going to be the Rift Herald actually pick up by Mord, and I think there's gonna be a play topside if that's gonna be their plan with the Rift.
Yep, Rek'Sai is still topside, looking to steal away some camps. Actually, he's going straight past him. Looks like he may look to go straight for the kill onto the Ornn here.
Rek'Sai passive.
Oh.
He knows where he is.
Oh, the Rek'Sai's just gonna back? Very interesting. Oh no, now he's over the wall. Mal Stixie has found Talon here, who's going to flash out over. The Anivia is not back in lane, so Talon, if he gets to mid lane, will be safe, but here comes the ultimate from the Rek'Sai. Gets hit by the ultimate from the Ziggs. And in the end, everyone will back off. The Void Rush got the Rek'Sai there onto Talon on that Ornn, but not enough damage to find the kill just yet. Still sitting on a couple long swords. Hasn't completed the Warrior.
Yeah, really good play by Ornn. He escaped there. And there's a Ziggs backup there, putting pressure from the great escape from the Ornn.
So he will get out, flash down, and the Rift Herald still available for Revnon, so perhaps he'll drop that soon. Alive now dodging out on some skill shots here, but Dinosaur Chainsaw coming in for the gank. Alive dashes, or flashes away rather, to dodge a stun from Dinosaur Chainsaw, but now he's getting pulled back, and oh my goodness, the execution from the Pyke there. Revnon gonna pull Barbacoa into the Death Realm, will kill him there. Talon coming in to join Revnon here, and now big ult from Senna will shield up lane 0 here, and now a second kill for Revnon onto his counterpart as Fails comes in from the side, but it's a triple kill for the Mordekaiser. Dinosaur Chainsaw doing his best, but he's gonna go down. That's 4 kills now for lane 0. Riptide, only the AD carry still surviving for Imperial Black Knights, and onto the turret they will go in the mid lane. Plating still up, but a lot of planes will go down here as lane 0 Riptide pushing with 4 strong in the mid lane.
Really good collapse by lane 0. Although, I believe IKB was the first one to get picks. There's a very good backup from the Mord and the Senna. The Senna ulti's heal is so strong. It's like an AoE heal. And that brings, a hook. Hook on the
Masashi going in, but he gets pulled in. 1 kill will be traded. A second one there as well. Masashi, well, he kills himself, but he gets a couple back for his team as Imperial Black Knights continue to chase here onto live. The hook's gonna miss. And now the stun and the knockup will land. The Searing Charge lands for Talon, secures the kill, and that will be a 3-for-1 at the end of that one. So Imperial Black Knights get a fight off the back of the other one. A little bit of a lengthy stay there from Riptide. Oh, now the Call of the Forge God getting him through. Dinosaur Chainsaw misses the Bone Skewer. The knock will come from the Call of the Forge God, but fails, is too far away for a play to be made. Imperial Black Knights will back off. Rift Herald summon in the top lane. Revnon going to be pushing there.
Really, really Fiesta game. I like it. They're treating the guest caster right.
We thrive in the chaos. That is where we know ourselves. That is the way of the SFL. Now pulled back the Elastic Slingshot. Masashi's down 2 levels right now to Revnon. And now, flash in from Mal Stixie. Knock him on a Barbacoa. Crippled wrist coming in here. Void Rush there on a Barbacoa. Mal Stixie now looking for the knockup again. Flash over. They're going to grab that kill. A shutdown for Fails, but he immediately gets taken out by Dinosaur Chainsaw. Hook going to miss, but he's dying to the Glacial Storm. The Anivia won't get it. Won't get it. Crippled wrist will take that kill as Revnon going 2v1 on the top side. Talon getting very low. He'll die into Death Realm. Masashi goes. Revnon looking for the 2v1. Elastic Slingshot over the wall. Revnon's trying to give chase, but maybe Masashi made it out. The Death Realm expires. Flashes out from getting pulled back by Death's Grasp, and he will survive. 1 for 0 in a 2-for-1. So Revnon certainly won that one. But Masashi, the moral victory of surviving.
The 2v1? Mord is so strong.
And it's that Conqueror healing the AoE damage when you're sitting there against him. He heals and kills you as Mal Stixie going to smite away that red buff. Barbacoa throwing the bomb out again. It is a decently long cooldown. The Mega Inferno Bomb is still over almost a minute and a half. It's a minute and, what is that? Minute and 18 seconds. So it's still a decently long cooldown at this stage in the game here as Mal Stixie, he's in the river. Bone Skewer. Gonna find Mal Stixie there. Gonna get over the wall with a tunnel, though. Live with blue buff now. Should have the mana sustain for this next fight. Elastic Slingshot in. Masashi.
Will he get it?
They find the hook there on a crippled wrist. He'll proc the Aftershock, but he's going to go down. Call the Forge God coming down. Talon will miss it onto Alive. Now the Cloud Drake has been started up. Talon rooted up there by the Senna. Here comes Revnon. Gonna smack a few people down with the Obliterate. He's gonna get knocked up here. He's gonna go down before he can get the healing he needs. Alive with the Glacial Storm. Gonna do a bit of damage here, but a good kite back from Imperial Black Knights. It's a 5v3 right now. Smite will go over. Malstixie gets the dragon, but at what cost here? He's gonna go down as well. That's 3 for 0 so far. The Dinosaur Chainsaw gonna dodge out on the stun there. The terrain changing to the mountain here, and Alive gonna get cut off by the wall accidentally. In lane 0, now we're gonna lose 4 members as Alive joins his compatriots in death. So it's for a Cloud Dragon, but they lose 4.
IKB, that's a great punish. That brings them even to the game. Look at the gold score. It's 1k ahead from AKB. Now, the dragons, 2 dragons is not enough to decide the game, but honestly, if they can keep stalling, IKB has a chance.
Yeah, they even actually are a little bit more than that up now because they took some minions after the dragon and stuff. So they're actually quite ahead now. Not massively, but the lead is starting to grow. Now the Mordekaiser are incredibly strong right now, and obviously the Senna and Anivia are starting to get those items together here, especially the Anivia scaling up, but they are in effectively a lead right now. The Cloud Drake, all it does is give ultimate cooldown, which is obviously very powerful, but you know, Anivia, like a couple seconds off her ults, or like half a second or whatever it is, isn't that massive. And a lot of the ultimates are pretty low cooldown anyway, so that's not the most effective thing in the world here. But now we're going to contest on this second Rift Herald. Boneseeker going to land, pulling back Crippled Wrist, and he's going to get out with his Dredge line. But now he's slowed up, and the chase will come through. Execute from Dinosaur Chainsaw going to share the rest of his bounty with the crew. More gold being added to that lead here as Dinosaur Chainsaw continuing to give chase. He's all alone here. The Mega Inferno Bomb going to come in. Malstix takes a lot of damage. Dinosaur Chainsaw has to flash out. Call the Forge God way wide. No one was even remotely close to that one. But Rift Herald will go over. Remnant still pushing in the bot lane. We'll take out a turret. So a turret for a Rift Herald trade, as well as that kill that was picked up. Lane 0 caught being a bit too aggressive on that one. And they were split up that time. They lose their support. Now fails. Grabbed by the Bone Skewer. Dinosaur Chainsaw finds the follow-up stun. Here comes the Elastic Slingshot in. Fails will dodge out on everything. Second Bone Skewer. Dodge out as well. Fails with a Happy Feet. Oh, the heal.
Oh,
Barbacoa.
Nice.
Lots of damage from him right now, but the heal going to save Fails there. As now the Rift Herald going to get its second charge. Already taking out the top outer turret. Going to try its head at the inner turret as well. As Alive now has found Navillera. Featherstorm going to be used. Revnon coming in, no flash away from Navarilla, but pulled back, and that's a dead Zaya here. Did his best, but pad the wrong way, and Alive put up the wall, and then the teammates came in to secure that kill. So lane 0 get one back, and now the kill score 15-12 at only 18:55 in. We have had a very bloody game.
Really, really good games right here. Very, very bloody. I think they're gonna hunt for Ornn. Ornn escapes. Nice try.
Oh, Dinosaur Chainsaw been very aggressive this game, has 5 kills and only 2 deaths. Had a good game so far, but sometimes he goes really ham, goes really deep in, hasn't been punished this time around. That's the aggressiveness they need on that Pike, been very effective so far. Already at 2 items right now, the Umbral Glaive and the Yomu's Ghostblade picked up. The Zaya also had 2 items, Essence Reaver, Infinity Edge, and now Fails on 2 items as well, going for the Dustblade and that tier item. Let's see how many stacks he's got on that Mana Immune here. Already at 630, so he's on a decent pace, but you know, completing that soon would be really nice to get that extra power.
I just noticed Senna is not taking Airy.
Yeah, went for Dark Harvest this game on the Senna, so for a bit more damage. More scaling as well in the later game. Now the wave clear battle begins. Last screenshot in. Masi going in for the dive. Mega Inferno Bomb hits 3 members here. Dinosaur Chainsaw getting knocked on the turret, but Masi is tanking with the Let's Bounce. He does a lot of damage, but no one get it down. And now Zach, he will be taken out. The Bloblets as well. So a bit of a hyphy dive there from the Zach, and he just kills himself hopping in with that last screenshot.
You see, I like that. That's mental tactics right there.
That's a dude that is confident. You know what I mean? He is not afraid of the enemy team.
Yeah,
you know, I respect that.
Dominance. I respect that. He has to assert dominance.
Yes, he's asserting dominance. He is the alpha here. You don't disrespect him. But now Flashing over the wall. Crippled Wrist will miss that hook because of Talon's good flash. Mouse Dixie gets hooked in by the Bone Skewer, though. And the X-Kill will come from Dinosaur Chainsaw with his 6th kill of the game. So a little bit hypey from them this time. Lane Zero getting a bit too confident, as now the Bone Skewer going to miss Revnon with the sidestep. Navarilla thought maybe he was going to go in there, but will not. Dinosaur Chainsaw now giving chase once again. Swimming his way towards his target. Will miss the Bone Skewer. Fails, knocked up by the Call of Forge. Got Navarilla going to grab that kill. Oh, lots of damage here. Now Anivia into her egg, trying to revive, but Revnon, he's taking it 4. Oh my god, he killed the AD carry. He's killed the support. That's 2, and he's still alive. Now Crippled Wrist. He's going to find the hook onto Talon, and Talon sitting in the Glacial Storm. He will find the kill there onto Crippled Wrist. Talon's still alive, but now we'll finally go down to Alive. Revnon trying to come in for support, but Alive, he's dead before Revnon can make it there. In the end, a bit of a messy fight. Both sides suffering heavy casualties. Now the Mountain Drake going to be started up here by Imperial, Black Knights, Barbacoa, and Machi on this. Mouse Dixie coming in. He's got a TP from one of his teammates. Revnon will be joining him. That'll force them off the dragon for now. Masashi and Barbacoa running. Revnon. Oh no, the attempt at pulling them back in will just miss.
Chaos, I can't take this. I can't take this anymore. I gotta relax. We gotta relax. There's a lot of kills right here.
Neither side wants to relax. Mega Inferno Bomb going in the smite. Oh, it will be stolen by Masashi. The Let's Bounce. He might not make it out, but he got the dragon, and that's all he cares about. Flash over from Mouse Dixie, but I don't know what he's doing. He's dead to Barbacoa. Didn't have the knockup available. He was actually unburrowed there. And now over the wall, Fail's going to grab a kill there onto Dinosaur Chainsaw. I believe that was a shutdown as well. Revnon will be not to chase Barbacoa. The slows are too much. Red buff is up, and Revnon trying to steal this one here. Talon is here, but no jungler here. No smite for either side. And Revnon will take that red buff. No contest that time around. 20 to 18 in kills, 22, 45 in. We got a tight game here. Only 2,000 gold. Oh, less than 1,500 now separating these teams. Lane Zero Riptide in one of their first games in the league. I mean, they're coming up big here. They are not afraid of anyone. 8 kills now on Revnon.
They're really Fiesta fights all over from 2 teams. This is really, I like it. This is SFL signature. Next play probably Baron. Am I wrong? Just Baron control? Mid and river control?
Definitely want to get that Baron control division here. We got a long time before the next dragon available, so it's all about that top side vision here. Lane Zero already establishing, taking the Rift Scuttle, and now moving their ward line up. Revnon taking a bit of poke. Will use the Blast Cone to get out there. Obviously, the terrain has changed. Some more choke points in the jungle, which is key when you have an Anivia on your team, as Ziggs. Both those champions thrive in choke points, not to mention an Ornn. So many champions are in choke points here. Masashi always face checking. Will get knocked up here in the enemy team. No revive for him. Mega Inferno Bomb does quite a bit of damage. Call of the Forge God as well. Mouse Dixie barely surviving. He's on such low HP. Revnon now. He's in the Death Realm with Talon, trying to grab that kill, and Talon has nowhere to run. He will go down in the end. No, and there. Navarilla, he's on his own on the other side. Featherstorm, he's going to have to flash out. Flash Fall from Fails. He'll grab that kill. 2, 3 dead already here from Imperial Black Knights. Just Dinosaur Chainsaw and Barbacoa here. Lane Zero is too low to start the Baron, though. They win the fight, but aren't able to get an objective off the back of it.
Yeah, really nice Baron control from Lane Zero. At the beginning of the fight, they're just baiting Baron, and they have to force the face check. Really good play by Lane Zero right there.
Very, very nice play from them. And now with that slight goal lead, well, the slight goal lead that was there is no longer there. Dead even in gold now. Only a couple hundred separating these guys. In this stage of the game, it really doesn't matter. Hey, what's a cloth armor at 25 minutes? These teams are even here, and it's going to come up to that next fight. Malstix, he's going in for the engage, but will have to back out. Not able to find the knockup he was hoping for. No flash for him. In fact, there's no flash for anyone on Lane Zero, and only flash on Dinosaur Chainsaw and Masashi in a second here. So a lot of summoner spells down right now, and maybe neither side are going to fight until they get those back up. Although knowing these two teams, they're probably going to fight anyway. Crippled wrist now getting pulled back by that bone
You just said it. The right fight.
Dinosaur Chainsaw, though, will not give chase. Just the hook, and there was no follow-up there. No one was quite ready to find the collapse. Crippled wrist going to get his flash back up soon. But fails. You know, he's got a long way off here. Revnon alive. They have another minute or so. So it's so hard to track cooldowns at this stage of the game because it's so chaotic with all these fights. When the game's a bit slower, it's easier to track cooldowns, you know, but Right now, it's like, oh, it's just a nightmare because there's so many cooldowns.
IKB trying to siege mid lane here. If they get a crack on this mid lane turret, they're gonna have a good time.
Remnon in the 1v1 forcing a flash there as Mal Stixie. He's gonna go down there, and losing the jungler at this stage in the game may spell Baron here for Imperial Black Knights. The Orange sticking around in the bot lane. He has teleport. Remnon walking his way up. It'll be a 4v4 unless the Orange joins. That'll make it a 5v4. Lane 0 waiting another 20 seconds for their jungler, but looks like Imperial Black Knights may get off this Baron. Yeah, it's a little risky. I mean, the jungle pick is really nice, but you know, the resist shred from the Baron and taking all that damage. I mean, at this stage in the game, it's a little risky to start, so they'll back off. And Orange gonna push in the bot lane.
Dragon is spawning in 35 seconds. I believe lane 0 is going to set up there. They just based, and there's gonna be another team fight here on Dragon potentially.
And it's been so long. The Dragon has spawned. We've been dancing around Baron for several minutes now. Oh, Remnon gonna cheese the brush a little bit. Face check from Mousy, but he's gonna get over the wall last slingshot. He still has his passive, and Nivea Egg available as well. So 2 revives available right now, 1 for either side. As the Mountain Dragon spawning.
I believe this is their 4th, right? Or Drake?
I believe so. I believe it would be. Unfortunately, there is a bug right now with the preseason. There's no UI for the dragons. So we can't display that without third-party stuff here as... Oh, no, Masashi has gone a little bit deep. He's going to go into the passive there. The little globlets are trying to get back together. The Zac will not revive, though. Big ultimate there from the Senna. A lot of shielding here. Remnon taking up in the front line. He'll pull back Talon. That'll be a second kill. And the Nivea wall keeping the rest of the team out. Here, Black Knights can just not find their way in. No damage to follow up here. Now the Mountain Dragon going to be started up. Alive. He's going to pack off. Going to pull that dragon out of the pit for sure. Here, Black Knights still have 3 members. And, of course, they have that Pike. Big potential with a pick with that hook here. He has no ultimate, though. Pull back in. They find Barbacoa. And oh no, oh my god, the Zig stole it. The Zig stole the dragon. Remnon, he's going to find the kills. In fact, an ace going to come through there for lane 0. But the dragon was stolen. It was actually stolen by the Ziggs, who has that death cap completed. Crazy damage there. Now, Miles Stixie with the revived Zac coming out. We'll have to still smite this one as they go over to the Baron. Talon has revived as well. He has TP if they want to contest this one. It'll just be 2 members, though, as the Baron already at half health. And Masashi, he's got that elastic slingshot. Could be able to get in there. 3,000, 2,000 HP. Oh, it got interrupted. The elastic slingshot gets interrupted. Flash away. Alive will give chase as the Baron is starting to go down. Masashi, no flash to get into the pit here. And, well, the Baron will go down. Mouse Dixie over the wall. A lot of damage. Actually, Masashi is healing. Mouse Dixie will barely survive, though. And the Baron buff over to the side of lane 0.
Oh, Pike? Is he gonna go for it? No, he's not gonna go for it. But really good transition to Baron there. Unfortunately, Zac can't steal the Baron. I mean, he has a potential. Rek'Sai doesn't have a smite on it.
Yeah, the Baron got very low at like 50 HP or something, and then Fails had the lost auto on it. So it was very close to being stolen.
Let's see if an IKB can come back here. Ziggs has a very, very good wave clear, and hopefully they can stall it out. I want to see more long games today and more kills. So that's my wish as a guest caster.
Well, there is a lot of gold on their carries right now. Navarilla and Barbacoa both have some of the most gold in the game at about 13,000, 14,000 the most on Remnon. But the carries, the mid and 80 carry for lane 0 actually only have 11,000 rather. So there actually is a significant gold lead at the carry position and the mid lane position right now. Remnon incredibly strong though, and stopping him is going to be, it's going to take at least 2 or 3 people.
The Remnon is huge. 10, 2, and 8 for this Mordekaiser. They're just gonna have a 4-1 split here.
Top lane for most of lane 0 and Remnon in the bot lane here. 1v1 against Talon. Talon has flash. Back up. Mashi goes in. The Asking shot misses, though. He might go down the hook in. And Featherstorm to get Navarilla out, but a jungler goes down there. The Zac is dead already. TP in from Revnon. Ended up not being necessary. But the die might come through. No, the hook gonna miss. So now we will wait on this siege. The inner turret getting low here. The Baron buff cannon minion working its way on that one. Oh, the Ziggs missed. He missed the bomb to kill the Baron minion, and the turret will go down. The push will resume. Hook. Gonna hit alive. Now call the Forge God coming in. Talon hits one in the front line. That's only crippled wrist, though. Dinosaur Chainsaw. The hook onto alive. And the engage is not coming through. Call the Forge God down for Talon. Lanes here. Gonna back off, it looks like. They're getting very, very low.
Pike
coming in. He has the execute potential. He's got it. He found one on cripple wrist. Now he's going in. Fails. Flashes out. He's going to find the kill there onto the Pike. They're kiting back well. Alive not in this fight, though. Revnon is here, though. He's found a big pullback. The Proto Belt in. Masashi is being burned down. Revnon finds another and a double kill there for Fails. Talon going to continue to be bashed down by the remaining members of Lane Zero. That'll be the clean ace. With Baron now gone, Lane Zero could push for the end, but it might be a little bit tricky here. The death timers are about 30 seconds, so the Pike on about a 15-second timer now. Lane Zero with 4 members strong, just down their support, may have won the game.
Lane Zero with a good WT win. Closeout from the Baron. Really good execution to end here.
Dinosaur Chainsaw, the hook, and the stun onto Revnon. Turret
Mike, can you do it?
Down. No, the Nexus turrets are falling. Single digits now on the rest of the members.
Last fight?
Now the Nexus getting low. Will it be taken down? Oh, execute there onto Revnon, but it won't be enough. Lane Zero will get it. Game 1 over to Lane Zero Riptide. And, I mean, that was a back-and-forth game. Neck and neck the entire way, but Lane Zero, especially with that Mordekaiser top Revnon, I mean, massive play from him. And that propelled them to victory in Game 1 with a very sketchy Baron, but they got it in the end.
Wow. Good games today. Chaos. Thank you for inviting me again. I enjoyed that game. Hopefully we have a series today. Hopefully IKB can come back with a 1-1 right here. I really want to see that.
Yeah, it was a very close game. They were in the lead for a large portion of it, but just in the end, not quite able to pull out the victory there. One fight went south, 1 or 2 did. That really was the difference in that game, but it was just neck and neck the whole way here. But we'll take a quick break. We'll be back for Game 2 in just a second here. Imperial Black Knights versus Lane Zero Riptide. And Lane Zero Riptide up 1-0 now, looking to take the series here. But, yeah, nice to see some old faces and some new guys here. Lane Zero Riptide, of course, joining the league a little late in the season, but it's great to have him here and putting on a great match in game number, or great game in game number 1. We've got a great match still to come here, but we'll see you guys in just a couple minutes. Welcome back. Ready for game 2. Nice and quick. You got lane 0 Riptide now on the blue side. Gonna have that first pick going through the bans. You got Cassiopeia Rise of Kali for that blue side. Lane 0 Riptide. Don't want to see those guys on Imperial Black Knights. Gonna get rid of Olaf, Darius, and Anivia there. The Anivia last game was actually pretty good. An underrated champion. I mean, some people valued it going into Worlds recently, but it ended up not being that effective in the meta in that specific scenario. But certainly still an underrated champion overall, I think, here as lane 0 are going to pick up the Morgana first pick. Caitlyn is open, so it kind of necessitates a Caitlyn pick here from Imperial Black Knights. They don't want to give over that bot lane for sure. And with, you know, Rise, Ban, and Cassiopeia, and some other of the high priority stuff recently, I think you're pretty free to pick Caitlyn here.
Support Caitlyn Nautilus. High chance. No, they opted for Kaisa. I
So
believe Link Zero is gonna pick Caitlyn
yeah,
here.
they don't pick Caitlyn here. They pick Kai'Sa Nautilus, and I mean that gives over the Caitlyn. Obviously Morgana, Black Shield, very long cooldown now. So if the Black Shield is used, there's a big opening for the all-in. But giving over Caitlyn Morgana willingly and picking Kai'Sa willingly into this seems pretty. This seems like a little bit of a risky move here. Now maybe Imperial Black Knights have something up their sleeve, or they think this lane is a little bit better than I think it is. You know, obviously, I am not I'm not a bot lane expert, but this seems like a really rough matchup to me. Is there anything I don't know that you do, Celestial? Because this seems like a terrible, terrible situation for me.
I remember Kyot and I ran Kate Morgana, and the only thing, this is blue side, so longer lane.
Yeah, slightly longer lane.
Slightly longer lane. So I believe that if they get getting pressure, I see Vi. Olaf would have been nice for alleviate pressure on the bot lane. But basically, Caitlyn Morgana, I hate it. I hate so much play against it. You basically, likewise, I told you this from the chat. Kaisa can opt out for a TP ADC just to survive the laning phase. Once the laning phase is over, Nautilus Kaisa with Vi is a really, really good dive combo.
That is true. The Vi, you know, paired with all the other guys, like you can dive in pretty deep, and if you get onto the Caitlyn, you can just kill them through the Black Shield oftentimes. So that, you know, that is true here. Imperial Black Knights, you see that little red spot there that doesn't have a champion on. That's supposed to be a Heimerdinger ban. Just a little misclick there, so they're going to ban away the Heimerdinger, and that's going to be coming by the Mordekaiser for them, which makes a lot of sense. Revnon was so effective on that last game, and then the Shen and Vhagar on the other side for lane 0 Riptide here. So both these teams rather, you know, targeting soul lanes here, but Talon maybe getting the pick here for Imperial Black Knights. That would be a spicy pickup, and they're going to go for it here. Blind pick Talon. We do not know any of the laners, any of the soul lanes, I should say, for lane 0 right now. The Gragas will most likely be in the jungle. So this is a blind pick Talon. I don't know what, you know, is prepared here for lane 0 Riptide. Live is their mid laner here, and he's, you know, has a decent champ, but looks like he might go with a Galio. That is a risky pickup, but I think a good matchup for Talon overall.
I really wanted to see a Cho'Gath from lane 0. Cho'Gath and another poke champion, maybe like a Rumble or Karthus. Unfortunately, they banned Vhagar. Lane 0, if they have Vhagar, that's a very, very good opportunity for a poke comp, but we'll see what AKB pick here. It's a Lucian. Lucian top?
Yeah, looks. Oh, well, it could be Talon top, Lucian mid.
It could be. But I like Talon mid more because he can roam. And Lucian top is the signature for the Huni top lane, our NA resident.
True, that could be Lucian top, and Lucian obviously with that mobility can get out of Aatrox's sweet spots on those Qs, and if he doesn't hit those, then you know, that's obviously a very important part of his kit. So could be, we don't know exactly where the soul lanes are going, but it does make more sense. I guess Lucian top, Talon mid, and then we got that Vi in the jungle here. Maybe they'll pull something crazy and put Vi top. I have no idea. But this is an interesting draft here. You don't get to see Talon too often. Lucian obviously not in the bot lane here. Then we get Galio Aatrox, which champions that have been in the spotlight for a long, long time. You know, being played very, very consistently. Hold on 1 second. We got a little technical difficulty. We'll be back in 2 seconds here to sort everything out, but we'll be starting shortly. All right, we're back. Little hiccup there. League client's always fun to navigate here, but we're good to go here. We've got the Galio mid. It will be the Talon top lane. So it'll be the Talon top lane into the Aatrox, Galio mid into the Lucian, which the Lucian gonna be able to punish that Galio. A ranged 80 matchup is literally the worst nightmare for a Galio, and that'll be tough. I think that double soul lane counterpick to some extent, I think, for Imperial Black Knights here. I mean, I wouldn't say talented counterpick, but certainly a good matchup into him. So I think they did some interesting things with draft here, even pull out the crazy Vi here. So an interesting draft from both sides, and we get some spicy picks with the Talon Lucian. And we also got that Caitlyn Morgana in the bot lane. We just talked about a very, very strong lane here, but Dinosaur Chainsaw and Navarilla, but they were very confident last game. They love to get down and dirty brawl. They played Pyke, of course, last game, and they just fought all the time and did a really good job. I mean, I thought they played really fantastically. We're slightly up in the bot lane coming out of the laning phase, so they feel like this lane is good for them. They wanna all in, so I guess that makes sense here. But it will be a bit tricky when you have the ultimates from the Galio to join. The globals are gonna be something you have to keep in mind. So maybe the openings for the Kai'Sa Nautilus will not be there if they wait too late.
I believe the Galio is used for extra global things go happen. Unfortunately, I would love to see more GP because of the global pressure, but everything else is okay. I wish LZRIP has more Poke champions. That's what I wish for, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, the poke would be nice. GP, I think, would benefit this composition quite a bit. You're right. The barrel poke, put the pressure on in those siege situations, and then you have the, obviously the Caitlyn poke and stuff. So that would make a lot of sense here, I think, for sure. But the Aatrox also gives you a strong side laner, can sit up in the 4-1 if he's ahead. There's no one who can really 1v1 him on this team. Obviously, the AD carries are a bit tough to get onto sometimes with all their mobility, but once he gets onto him, he can kill him pretty quick. And Talon is, if he falls behind, the Talon won't be able to side laning Aatrox, at any point. So that'll be an interesting match to watch in the top lane to see who gets going there, because that'll dictate a lot of the side lane pressure and how, the rest of the team has to play as a result. But Kai'Sa going for that TP, as you said, to try and alleviate some of that pressure in the lane phase. Nas with the Ignite. So it looks like they want to play very passive in the early stages. Use that TP for the Kai'Sa, get back to lane, and then all in once they get later on. But again, at that point, maybe the Galio is ready to join, or the Gragas is going to counter gank. Who knows? But cleanse for the Lucian in the mid lane here. So definitely want to attack that matchup and stay safe from those ganks, those all-ins. But the Lucian pick I really like here. It does put you in an awkward spot of being all AD, but there aren't really many true tanks on the side of lane 0 at the moment. All right, with that, we'll take a quick break here. We've got another minute or so on Spectre Lane, then we'll load in. So it should just be a short break, and then we'll hop into game number 2. Lane 0 Riptide up 1-0 here over Imperial Black Knights. and looking to close out the series here. Again, a newer team. They joined the league kind of late here and they inherited a little bit of a crummy record, but they are putting on quite a show for us here. Up 1-0 now over Imperial Black Knights, and looking, well, I wouldn't say much better, but they look solid. And certainly, winning a game proves that you're better than a team, at least in that instance, and definitely show that they can take this series here. But both these teams showed, I mean, really great play in game one. It was neck and neck all the way. But we'll be back in just a couple seconds here, and ready for game number 2. All right, welcome back. We got an invade right away.
Gank.
And there you go. First blood over the Aatrox. A beautiful invade there by lane 0, and they pick up the kill. Aatrox gonna get it there. And I mean, that's massive. Getting him off to a good lead. He's gonna get an extra longsword in lane. That's really, really nice to start things off here. So Revnon gonna be lead already up against Talon. And now some wards being placed down. But fantastic job there on the invade. Just use that little terrain. You walk straight up to the wall so the vision wasn't there.
You hate to see those type of invades. I know there's one invade where there's a Rakan and it goes behind the jungle using W, the jump.
Yeah,
And you can one of those cheeky invades, you know.
Well, this one certainly pays off here. Gonna be a red buff start for the Vi there, and then there'll be a Gragas on the Raptors. As Revnon here. Oh, actually won a Ruby Crystal in the lane early on. So gonna be basically impossible for the Talon to kill him in the early levels. Well, I say that now, but probably impossible. As a hook gonna land already. Fails now in a bit of trouble. Ignite down. Heal is there. Flash forward. The heal gonna be used, but oh no, the execute damage. Navarilla the all-in. Well, hey, Black Shield can't stop an all-in if you don't have it skilled up.
That is so true. You see how Kate Morgana gets punished? So what happens with Kate and Morgana lane is that if a jungler comes in and it's a successful gank, it falls. It's a really good counter to Kate Morgana. You just have to be very careful on the laning phase of it.
So the counter to a good lane is just get your jungle to gank. That's what I'm hearing right now.
Yes, that's how you deal. That's how you deal Caitlyn Morgana, a TP ADC and a jungler gank. What else can you do if you go even? You know, with those 2v2.
You just gotta get good. I think that's what it is. You just gotta get good.
It is, yes.
And Alive having a rough time in the mid lane there. The Lucian making his life difficult, but Talon also getting hammered away on up there as Revnon up 10 CS already, 14-4. That's quite a margin this early on. As now the Caitlyn and Morgana have a lot of work to do to get back in this lane, let alone start to get advantages. As it's 8-21 there, so massive CS leads being picked up in the side lanes here as Alive going in. Flash, taunt, Barbacoa flashing away.
Is this right?
And the Ignite won't be enough. But they get double summer spells out. Oh no, the Vibe over the wall. One more auto. Live will go down. Talon over the wall here. Revnon giving chase.
Revnon?
Oh no, the dash over the wall there.
One more auto?
Oh. Gets it. There it is. Revnon with the kill. His second of the game after that first blood. Talon goes down through his flash. And that's a bad feeling. 7 CS, 4 minutes in, 2 deaths. That Talon is in for a rough game here. But in the bot lane, a little bit of a cheese there in the brush. Perhaps gonna find a kill. Now Stixie and Masashi now on the top side crab. A level advantage there for the Vi. She will just get the crab. Smite it away and walk away as well. And the dragon spawning soon as well. 30 seconds on the mountain. 2 in kills. Dead even in gold, but right now the top and bot lanes are, where the advantages are. The side lanes are big differences there. Plus that kill in the jungle as well, in favor of the Black Knights.
1 minute per game. From game number 2. I like it.
We've had a bloody game 1 and on our way to another bloody one in game number 2. Already lots of kills. And now the Caitlyn Morgana actually firing back when they've actually gotten into lane, now doing quite well. 27, about 35 now in CS. 36, 37. So still a CS
see what I
lead.
mean, You see what I mean, KO?
Yeah.
You can't 2v2 Caitlyn Morgana, you never win. You need your jungler down there. I would spam my junglers like come down.
Come down. You're sounding like a Shinshin though. It's just spam, get jungle ganks.
Yes. I mean you have to I played a lot of bot lane support, so you have to do the bot lane treatment. Everyone you set down, everyone bot lane. That's the bot lane
Yeah, the
treatment.
5-man bot at 4 minutes. That's the classic.
Yes, that's the classic. You have to do that against Kate Morgana.
That makes sense. I hate laning against Caitlyn too. I hate playing against Caitlyn. She's annoying, man.
A really good Caitlyn will like punish you for every single CS because of her range. I hate that.
Well, you're not the support. You're not CSing. You can't get punished then.
Oh no, I'm a good support. I have to like put presence
You put presence
on
in
my
the lane.
ADC. Put presence in lane.
When I play support, I just sit in the alcove. Is that not how you're supposed to do it?
I mean, I can't argue with you. The alpha is so good, man. Like I can't argue with that.
Alcove's overpowered, straight up. It's overpowered.
It is.
The alcove is the new high ground. Forget about Star Wars and the high ground. That is the alcove. Like, Obi-Wan Kenobi's in the alcove and Anakin just anywhere else on the map.
Exactly. We can see now they're doing a Mountain Dragon from AKB. I keep saying AKB, it's IKB.
Yeah.
Sorry about my accent. Sorry, IKB.
Yeah, the accent is screwing you up a little bit there.
Yeah. We see a gank from top lane.
Revnon gonna get pulled back onto Talon. Oh, the flash in.
Oh!
Talon? Oh my god, he survived! I thought he was dead. No! That was Dixie. Talon's over the wall. Revnon giving chase here.
Parkour!
Last cone. He's trying to get over the wall here. He will get away. The Talon survives. How? Hook gonna land here on the Caitlyn. Fails with a 90 caliber net to get away here. He'll already used it. Fails, goes down once again. Navarillo with the kill. A second 2v2 kill there onto the Caitlyn. And Dinosaur Chainsaw and Navarillo, they don't need a jungler, man. They just win 2v2.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a Circo du Soleil parkour on top lane. That's a circus parkour right there. Excellent by Talon.
But Talon's still down 30 CS here as Babacoa trying to dive on the inner turret. The Galio will survive just barely there. As 3-man bottom lane looking for some platings, and everyone just gonna leave now. But
hey man, I don't care about top CS. When you can flex like that, I give credit to that.
Oh, binding gonna land. Follow up. Nope, Dinosaur gonna walk out. Still has the flash. Oh no!
Not on this one. Oh,
Black
nice
shield
black
used,
shield.
but now Masashi, he goes in. TP coming through now. That's Revnon here on the Aatrox. Masashi running through the tri-bar. She's gonna go. He's got a blast gun available. But Revnon and the rest of the bot lane are cutting him off here. Galio joining from the bot side. He's trying to go to mid lane. Masashi gets over the wall. Revnon's still trying to give chase. But Babacoa in for some support. And lanes here aren't gonna get the kill. Masashi gets out.
IKB with the parkour. Jungler on top. I like it. The great escapes. If they can do this every game, I bet they're gonna win. You know, they need to do more of those.
Yeah, the magical escapes clearly available for Talon Masashi. They know how to do it, I guess. And that's 6th sense to get away. It's magical to watch. I honestly, after all that running, I would be so tired. You know, forget that it's in a video game. That's just such a long way to go, man.
Yeah, I can't even lift myself up on the post, let alone, you know, or even run. I would trip down on a rock or something. But you can see here some big CS difference, like mid lane and bot lane.
Everywhere there's a CS lead for someone here. Talent gonna land in the mid lane. Cleanse used by Babacoa. Alive. Aftershock's gone now. The culling though gonna get blocked by those minions. And now the gank from the Gragas. Well, he's too far away. Cast gonna use Babacoa. Still had flash and the dash past it anyway. Revnon taking that crab. Rift Herald's up, of course. Maybe gonna look towards that as Vi is bot lane right now, but no knowledge of that right for lane 0 at the moment. The Gragas and the Aatrox will start that one up here as alive in the mid lane. Gonna get jumped on by the Talon, but he just walks away. Full item here for the Kai'Sa in the bot lane to a BF sword and boots. So there is a pretty big advantage. There's 25 CS-ish and the 2 kills, of course. The advantage there for the Kai'Sa Nautilus lane. Both gonna miss. Vi is here for 3-man dive if they want to go for it. Lane 0, though, they're playing the top side here. Galio does have ultimate. Here's entrance available. And then we also have the Riptide being summoned. Shelly there, but now in the bot lane, Killer Instinct there on to Fails, and he will die. Third death for him. Turret going down in the top side. It's got 2 plates already dead. Talon goes into the ultimate. He's going to get dunked by Ravnon. The flash away, but the auto goes through. Ravnon grabs the kill. Riptide will die to the turret, but they get the kill onto Talon. No magical escape this time.
Unfortunately not. He was trying to be the hero. Saving. Hey man, you're just a circus performer. You can do only parkour. But honestly, IKB, nice play from bot side. I hope they won. They're gonna win this for a 1-1 game.
Yep, here comes Matsi again. The black shield by crippled wrist. Now, oh no. The binding goes wide. The chains landed. They'll still get the kill. A bit of an embarrassing moment there, though. The shutdown for the key, and that's going to help her out immensely. Alive flashing in. Here the culling used, but both those guys are low. Neither going to go down. Dinosaur Chainsaw going to get bound up. Here the traps there as well. Fails. Well, will not be able to find the kill. The Aftershock is too much here, as Fails going to miss that 90 caliber net, but Navarilla and Dinosaur on the run. Fails giving chase. No, Ace Null is available, but they weren't able to channel it in time, it looks like, before they got out of vision. So we've got an Infernal Drake on the map here, but no junglers around to actually take it, as Ravnon massively in the top side. Not able to take the turret, though, and bot side turret still standing. So first turret still on the table for both sides.
Let's see. Oh, keep me note.
Yep, Ace in the hole to use just to poke out on the Kaisa. Get her to dangerous health, so that if she does walk back up, there's potential to kill her. Turret very low in the bot side, but for the opposite lane, you'd think it'd be for that Caitlyn Morgana, but no, for the Kaisa. Mashi coming into test this Infernal Dragon. There's 4 members here from either side. Now make that 5 are joining soon. A lot of damage put down by Barbacoa. Crippled wrist, he's going to get very low. Here's entrance. Maybe gonna find Dinosaur Chainsaw. He will go down alive with a kill. Infernal Dragon may go over though. Flash in. Oh no, the Lucian gets the dragon in the end. Fails. Nope, won't be jumped on by Talon. Talon going back out as he gets knocked up. Down he goes. Here comes Mashi going in onto alive. Stopwatch still gonna buy some time. He will go down. That's 2 kills, 3 kills now for the side of lane 0. Gonna get them back into the game, especially their bot lane. But they will lose that dragon.
Good collapse there from lane 0. They didn't even get the dragon, but the gold from all those kills put them in the lead. 1k lead, actually.
That is really nice to get back into this one.
Oh,
the Caitlyn struggling here. Oh, flash in from Ravnon here. Found the Infernal Chains and found the kill as well. That's going to be the first one on the Barbacoa.
Barbacoa, you hate to see it. You hate to see, I think you're safe, and then all of a sudden, a big blade monster comes by you and kills you.
Yeah, big sword swinging it around. Just smacks you down. Never bring a gun to a sword fight. That's what we learned.
That's what we learned. Yeah, especially if it's a big sword, you know? Like, look at the actual sword, dude. Like,
must be hard to carry that thing. Malstixie going in on to Talon. Has nowhere to do parkour, though. He's not near a wall, and Talon will go down. Ravnon with his 5th kill of the game. 6 assists for Malstixie, and that should be a turret down in top side, and that'll be first turret.
That will be first turret. Yeah, you're right. For IKV, all they have to do is slow down the game. Maybe freeze some lanes, but they must do something to slow down the game in order to come back with this.
Yeah, the game is speeding up a little bit here in favor of lane 0. It's not going to land, but Barbacoa just shrugs that one off. The bot lane's still strong. I mean, Navarilla is still very, very strong, but that gold that just came in for that Caitlyn was huge to make her competitive in these fights. As mid lane turret's still very healthy. He's done a good job to survive that lane, for sure. Bottom lane turret may go down here. Navarilla pushing in. Mashi in for support. But Ravnon is here. This might be a big fight here. Ravnon using that ultimate. Mashi goes in there onto Fails. Going back out will be auto down. Fails with a kill. Talon now, he's all alone in 5 members. He's dead. The stopwatch was used there by Crippled Wrist. Wanted to make sure he didn't get taken down by the Talon there. But that's another 2 for 0 in lane 0. Well, if they weren't in the lead before, now they are for sure. Marching down the bot lane, looking for another turret. They lost theirs, but they should be able to get one of their own back. Now, hold on. Revnon's going pretty low. Or going pretty deep, rather. Gets knocked up. Dinosaur Chainsaw, though, he's too far forward. Cast, pull back. A lot of things were pushing him around. Eventually, he just dies as he gets knocked around. And now maybe Inner Turret under threat as well as Alive pushing in the mid lane.
Dude, this is clean. This lane 0 is much more cleaner this game. Number 2. IKB, you just need to stall. You really need to stall and now look for the skills and you just farm up to get back to the game.
Mouse Stixie here, looking to steal away the Gromp. Matsushi. Oh, he's going to walk into a Death Rush. That's it. Revnon with his 7th of the game. And now Navarilla trying to run away. But he's all alone. Oh, no. Oh, great killer stick flash out. Binding misses. Just out of range. Oh, no. Buys them over the wall. Mouse Stixie, no. What a tragic end to that man's life. Down he goes. It was a valiant effort to get away, but his first death of the game. And now lane 0 looking for a control. 15-4 in kills. 6,000 gold lead in lane 0. I mean, game 1 was neck and neck, very close the entire way. But after a rough first blood and some solo kills, or 2v2 kills rather, in the bot lane, they have come back with a vengeance and now have a massive lead.
I guess you can't escape a drunk daddy, you know, chasing his little kids. It's like, go home right now, you know. So that's what happened.
Oh, both gonna land though. No. Fails has the black shield, trying to kite away. Knockup gonna come through on the Morgana. Dinosaur flashes away. Both supports low. Fails though. He flashes in. He's gonna get the kill on the Dinosaur. Now TP's coming through. Oh no, the Revnon. He's 1v3. Finds 1 kill. Masashi knocks him up. Revnon trying to make his way back out. He was 1v3, found 1 kill, maybe looking for more. Pops the World Ender there. Knock up number 1. Looking for another one. 3rd Q used. Now the autos will come through. Revnon with a kill. He's 1v3. Masashi running away. Here comes the Gragas in. Double kill for Revnon, and Gragas coming in to help out with the 3rd. Crippled Wrist goes down to Talon. He gets a kill. Now trying to use the parkour. Out he gets. Revnon will not be able to chase him through. Nice job. The grand escape from Talon once again. But 3 members have fallen. 3 for 1 in the end. 3 for 2 as Imperial Black Knights coming out on the losing end of that fight once again. And they will grab the Cloud Dragon as well. At the back end of that one, 19-6 in kills now, and things are looking bleak right now. The Kai'Sa that was once strong is no longer. And no one else is right now for Imperial Black Knights. They are behind everywhere. And almost a 4,000 gold lead alone in top lane. It's a lot of gold for one person to be down.
That's a really scary Aatrox. 10-0 and 4.
Revnon with game number 1, a massive one of Mordekaiser. And now another big game here on the Aatrox. Going to take that Rift Herald here for himself so that he can pressure that side lane a bit more with the potential of dropping that Rift Herald. I remember some old games of him playing some massive games on Urgot. He has been one of our better top laners that I remember in Sugar Free League. I'm sure I'm offending someone by saying that here as we get a taunt from Alive trying to run away. Oh, Mashi going in. You give chase, though. And Alive will go down in the end. Talon in the back line, but he's taking a lot of damage from Fails, who will find the kill with the Pillar Peacemaker. He goes down there to Barbacoa's autos. Now, Molstix, he's going to find the body slam down to Mashi. And now a bind up onto the 80 carry there. He'll die to the cask. Navarilla got hit there by, and now Revnon, he's joined the fight. One knock him onto Barbacoa. Relentless Pursuit out. Now that won't be enough. Actually, stolen away. Mouse Stixie with a kill.
Daddy Gragas taking everything. He wants everything.
Greedy Gragas there. Kill stealing, and now the Rift Herald going to charge in the mid lane. We'll get the inner turret there. 20 minutes in, Baron has spawned, but it looks like lane 0 are going to look for another charge on this Rift Herald onto the inhibitor turret. Taking this one down is a little bit tricky. but they may look for it. Indeed, they will. Grab the turret, but the inhibitor should stand as Imperial Black Knights have respawned for the defense. Some more parkour from Talon to get out. And now Imperial Black Knights looking to try and establish at least some defensive vision. They do have a lot of control wards in their own part of the jungle. You can see 4 control wards alone. We're gonna look here a little bit in that area here as we get a fight breaking out. Whoops, I totally screwed this up. As we get a fight breaking out already. That Nautilus is dead. In the backline goes Talon, but oh, Zonia's from the support. Talon going back around though. He'll find the kill on the Morgana in the end.
Oh! Oh no! He didn't live. Oh. The gust of wind was too strong.
Indeed it was. Down he goes. 3 for 1 that time. Only the Morgana dying for lane 0. And it looks like the inhibitor will fall at the back of this team fight. Now there should be a defense mounted. Nothing more should be gained off the back of this one. The Nexus turrets will stay up, but the Caitlyn onto the inner turret there on the bot side will go down and could mount a siege if they would like to. The Caitlyn with some massive range can, you know, start to whittle down these turrets, but it looks like the defensive play gonna come in. They're not gonna get aggressive and try and go for a turret. Just take all the jungle camps away, you know, sort of pinch out the resources and you know, wait for this next fight to come in where they know they can win it. So 22 minutes in, 25-9 in kills. The gold, a little bit less than 10k. Not quite reached that mark yet. Oh, Imperial. Oh no.
Oh no.
This is a gamble, man.
Yeah, just do it. Just do it.
They're on Baron. Oh no. This is gonna get ugly, man. This is gonna get ugly. Lane 0 are here. They're to the test. Talon over the wall, and now already so much damage done by the Galio alone. Mossy gets taunted up. He goes down already, 2 dead. Talon gonna find the Morgana once again, but only support. Now a headshot. That's it. Lights out. Fails with the kill. Talon's dead. Dinosaur here. But all 3 members of the top side of the map are dead. Only the AD carry and support left. And the AD carry is currently in the bot lane. Okay? The Kai'Sa's on the inner turret in the bot lane, and they started Baron. So I don't know what happened, but that was a gamble, and it did not pay off at all. The house won this time around. Lane 0 come out with Baron and 3 kills.
I respect that. I respect IKB trying to do something to get back in the game, but unfortunately they cannot sneak it because of the pink ward. So
that is a mad respect play right there. You don't make that play unless you have no fear. If you don't make that play if you are afraid of the enemy team. You don't make that play, but Imperial Black Knights aren't afraid of anything. Machi though, he's going in. They actually found Revnon. They might get a Creel here, but here's entrance.
Yeah.
Revnon, he's gonna go down. That's a big pick. Big taunt there, but there's no follow-up. Alive. He's gonna go down as well. No, the stopwatch gonna buy him the time. Fails, finds 1 kill. He's gonna find his second one on Machi. Brilliant kiting there. Now the Morgana on the other side. Soul Shackles and the stopwatch, or Zonies rather. Oh, now the ace in the hole. That's 4 dead. Quadra kill. Fails. Fails. Penta. Give it. Yeah, Penta kill for Fails. Oh my goodness. The ace, the Penta, everything. And now this will be the Nexus. Series win. Gonna go over to the lane 0 Riptide side after a pentakill from Fails on this Caitlyn after starting 0-2 in lane. First blooded level 1. He ends the game with a penta.
Fails, you're a beast. Thank you for giving a penta on this special day. This is my first casting in SFL, and I gotta say, good game. Good game, lane 0. Good game.
Brilliant performance from them, and like I said, a bit of a rough start to game number 2, but they came back and took it with a convincing win there. I mean, that was just an incredible game from them. 10 kills on Revnon at the end and 10 assists, but the pentakill at the end, 13 kills in total for Fails after getting first blooded. That's got to be nice. Got to feel nice to come back from that. And we're going to take a short break. I'm hoping to get an interview here with the winning side, lane 0 Riptide. We'll see if they're up for it or if they've already left the Discord. We'll check with them real quick, see if they're around. Quick break. We'll be back a couple seconds, and hopefully we'll have them. All right, we're back with Lane Zero Riptide. They've got a few thoughts, and well, we'll start with the invade. You guys, was that pre-planned, or did you have like just make it up on the spot?
Yeah, at the end of draft, I just I started planning that. I was trying to get the idea of what we needed to do there because I had to get crippled in position for his binding. I told him he had to ward as we were coming near the bush, so that we see him. And then I was also going to have Gragas walk near the turret so Talon wouldn't be pressured to go top. He would try to go to the right and into the morgue binding, but I think he was AFK.
Could have been. Well, he could have been all tap, changing the music. That's always
True.
That's always that when I die level 1. That's always what I'm doing. So that's very possible. But you guys, any other thoughts generally on the game? You thought you what about that Caitlyn Morgana matchup? Because when they were drafting it, it seemed like, hey, Kai'Sa Nautilus, bad matchup, Caitlyn Morgana, and then you guys got first blood at level 1. So what happened there? Did you guys like the matchup, or is Kai'Sa Nautilus secretly better than Caitlyn Morgana in lane?
I entered.
Yeah,
You
so
I think the answer to your question is look no further than our support's name. That's all I gotta
Yeah, dude.
say.
No. We played it poorly, but then they picked Nautilus, and I don't know why you'd pick Nautilus into Morgana. That's like not using your brain. So I have a crippled wrist, and they have a crippled brain, but we ended up winning, so it doesn't matter.
Hey,
You know what
well,
I
this is actually funny. I hurt my wrist like a week ago, so this is actually like great content here. Crippled wrist, and then someone who hurt their wrist. So we're like twinsies now.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
100%, man. I'm gonna inch you, but if you want to.
No, Kois, I don't know if you remember, but in SFL Season 3, Inferno's first game, I got a pentakill. And then now in Riptide's first game, Fail's got a pentakill.
Oh, true. I totally forgot. Oh my god. Yeah, throwing it back, man. Well, I guess it's one season. It's not that far. My brain doesn't have that good a memory though. But yeah, it's true. Pentas are like Lane Zero's thing, I guess. So
We're just that good.
Yeah,
I just feel it was so perfectly set up for him because they blew all their cooldowns on me, and then Dan got off like a ton of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I was doing Dragon.
Yeah, that was hilarious. It was like Gragas was doing Dragon, everyone got caught, and then Fails just killed everyone. It was like, well, I guess the game's over.
Whoa, what do you mean caught? That was a calculated risk there. Like, what?
Well,
I mean, the whole the thing is though is like they do have ways to get onto Aatrox in that situation, but like the fight is a bad fight if Lucian has to flash the wall to beat. You know what I mean? So like they had to blow a lot of cooldowns just starting the fight, and then they left Caitlyn untouched, and then Galio did a ton of AoE damage. So even though they picked Revnon, it was like at what cost?
true. That is, they burned a lot of resources for that. That's true. I shouldn't flame, man. I apologize.
I did expect the Vi might have been in there, but a part of me wanted to see if I could 1v5, but that didn't happen.
Oh, well, you were pretty fed at that point, so you got a limit test.
I don't think Aatrox is in a healthy state right now.
What's wrong with Aatrox?
I think after the Conqueror changes just favor him a lot. Now that you heal for 15% of the damage dealt, so when you're in your ult and getting a lot of bonus percent healing, you're healing for so much. I don't know if it's I don't think it stacks additively. I think it might stack multiplicatively.
Multiplicatively?
Yeah, whatever.
The enemy team
That's a
doesn't
word no
like
one says.
So you're saying Aatrox is broken? Because I've heard some differing opinions. Shinshin seems to think Aatrox is weak, so I'm confused.
I don't know anyone who respects Shinshin's opinion.
Wow, he's a super top. He's the best top laner in NA, so I'm
okay.
Confused. I'm confused. But you say Aatrox broken, so maybe he's in a healthy state. Who knows?
I don't think he's like broken, but I think he's kind of like sleeper OP.
He's good. He's still good, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
So will we see more of him after preseason, assuming nothing else has changed?
I assume so.
He's back in the meta. That's great.
I think once this Rise nerf comes through and the Conqueror for range champs nerf comes through, we're gonna be seeing less Cassiopeia and Rise, and Akali nerf too. So like some of these newer meta champs. Well, Rise is not new, but Cass coming in is kind of new.
Yeah,
but that's kind of gonna go away.
I cast a series yesterday, and we played 4 games. I think 4 games. There was not a Cassiopeia or Rise banner pick the entire time.
That's
I was,
wild.
I was blown away. I was like, how is this possible?
No, like my Inferno roster were in UCL, and we recently played semifinals, and the entire match was basically like this other team, they picked Cass first, and they ran it top, and like it was just so OP. They won them the game, and then we had to ban Cass when we were on red side, and we picked it when we were on blue, but they played it once, and it was banned for the rest of the series.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're nuts, but they're crazy. Anyway, thanks so much, guys, for sticking around and talking to us. Anything else you guys want to say before we go, or anything else you guys want to add?
We're 3-10 now because of the record we inherited,
Yeah.
but I think we can make playoffs.
We're gunning for playoffs.
Can you actually? I didn't even look at
Yes.
it.
Technically, we can, but I don't
We have
think
to
we
win
can
every
drop
game.
any matches. But maybe if we keep playing like we did today, we can make it.
Yeah,
Hopefully better than today.
Yeah,
I think that'd be hilarious if we did.
We'll upset Akuma Sabres, I think.
yeah, you
Aren't
guys
they number one?
actually, you're only a 1 game back from New Age right now, so unless New Age has already played this week, I don't know.
We
But-
still have one more of our games tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we have.
We're playing against Dawn.
Yeah, so
But hey,
you guys
if-
could make it in.
If the other Lane Zero roster can beat them, I'm sure we can.
Whew.
Well, that'll be interesting. We'll see. Hopefully, you guys can squeeze in there. That's gonna be interesting to track you guys down the stretch. Well, that'll be interesting for sure. So yeah, good luck then. Hopefully, you guys can make it in. Impressive game tonight. Good job, and thanks so much for doing this. Appreciate it, and we'll good luck to you guys. I think that's all I've got. And thanks, Crippled Wrist. You make me feel much better about mine because it hurts still, but it's good.
I know the pain.
Is it the mouse wrist or is it the keyboard wrist?
It's mouse.
It's mouse. Oh, that's
Oof.
worse,
Mhm.
man.
Yeah, I
Oof.
pulled the tendon playing StarCraft a couple of years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's rough, man. All right, well, good luck with that. Good luck to you guys, and we'll hopefully see you guys in the playoffs.
All right, later, dude.
All right, peace out. Okay, so that was Lane Zero Riptide. Thanks to those guys for sticking around and putting up with my shenanigans. And, of course, thanks to Celestial for doing the same and guest casting. I appreciate it. And hopefully he'll be back again at some point. If you guys would like to cast, just message me or follow on Discord or whatever. And you can find the Discord below the stream. And anyone who wants to cast, no experience required, you can do it. But obviously no pressure. I'm good being on my own. And that way you guys get to listen to me talk more, which I'm sure everyone enjoys. But thank you very much for watching. That's going to be it for us. Lane Zero Riptide going to take the series 2-0 over Imperial Black Knights, which, yeah, actually brings up some interesting playoff seeding stuff because Imperial Black Knights had the potential to make it into the last spot of the playoffs. But I think that loss, it doesn't eliminate them, but it definitely makes their road a bit tougher, whereas Lane Zero Riptide obviously after that win now have, if they win out, have a chance to get in. So we'll see how that plays out, and hopefully they can get into playoffs. But yeah, it's kind of a crazy to think about, actually, how they inherited such a bad record. But thank you guys so much for watching. You can find me, I Am Not Kios, on Twitch and YouTube. Search I Am Not Kios, I Am Not COEUS. You can find me there. Thanks so much. And thanks, Celestial. And we'll see you guys next week. There's going to be no stream on Sunday, but there will be streams next week. So tune in for that. And thanks so much for watching the SFL. We'll see you guys then.